What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that.
What it do, T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with a brand new behind the scenes T video. So you know, Beverly Hills Housewives have been on everybody's tongue for the last maybe 6 months. From the media to news outlets to the blogs to us YouTubers, everybody has been talking about this season of Beverly Hills Housewives. And one of the breakout stars from this season has been none other than Kathy motherfucking Hilton. She was stopped by paparazzi while with Faye Resnick, and they asked her about her relationship with Kyle, with Lisa, Erica, and the show. And Miss Kathy did not mince her words. So take a look, y'all.
I mean, where does your relationship stand with Kyle?
We will see.
I mean, how come? I mean, are you guys close? I mean, what's going on?
I just guess that I would have liked some support since a little more support earlier, because everybody knows that this was, I know, and I had people from the show telling me that this was a setup the whole time by these two girls. And you know what, if people are really worried about me, why wouldn't they call Kyle, my husband, production, when Lisa said that I had a break? But she decides to call the media, the press, her little go-to people, and Erica. Why is she calling Erica in the middle of me scaring her so much?
So, so your relationship, when was the last time you guys talked?
I said hello at the BravoCon. Those two are desperate for a storyline, and they want to just, they'll throw anybody under the bus. And I said a few weeks ago, you watch, they're all going to start turning on each other. And that started happening yesterday.
I mean, what about Lisa Rinna? I mean, have you spoken to her privately? Have you guys made up?
No. No. I said hello, she said hello, and that's it.
And also, there's rumors. Do you plan on leaving the show? Where do you stand on that?
I had said that I would only be willing to come back if the cast, if it was completely the same. Absolutely not, because I feel there are two bullies that intimidate a lot of the other girls. A couple speak up, but most of them, they're not being their authentic self. When they're pushed up to the wall and they're afraid of what those two bullies, because they're capable of anything.
And by those two bullies, you're referring to Erica and
Lisa.
Well, she said what she said, okay? That was a dumb question when the interviewer asked her, what is her relationship stand with Lisa? Bitch, it's obvious. They have no relationship. That was a stupid question. Anywho, it's sad where Kathy and Kyle's relationship is right now, but it's all to the demise of Kyle. Kyle did this to them, and like Kathy said, everybody knew that them hoes was plotting, to get me off the show. It was in the works from the beginning, and the fact that my sister did not stick up for me and have my back says everything. Like, how can we move forward? Like, you would throw your family to the wolves, bitch, for some hoes that really, in the bigger scheme of things, don't give a fuck about you. And of course, I would want Kathy to come back, because I think Kathy is a breath of fresh air. I love her scenes with Garcelle and Sutton and them, because she's funny. And I like her quirkiness and everything. I agree, I wouldn't want to come back if the cast is the way that it is now. Somebody gotta go. And I feel like, since Lisa said, put me on pause, put her ass on pause then. At least get her out of there. I feel like you get her out of there, things could change a lot. You know what I'm saying? But the cast can't be the way it is now. Not at all. And Kathy better than me, but that's white folks shit. They'll still speak to somebody they don't fuck with. Cause black people, we don't play that shit. If we don't fuck with you, we don't fuck with you. We not speaking to you. We not doing none of that. And I wonder where this puts Faye. because Faye is very close with Kyle. She's very close with Kathy. So I wonder where this puts her. Does it put her in the middle of these sisters? Like, what is going on with that? Well, after BravoCon finished, Andy sat down and did an interview, and he spilled all of the behind the scenes tea on our favorite Housewives shows, gave us updates on all of the major Housewives shows, and he had a response for Kathy saying she wouldn't come back if certain people were still on the show. So take a look.
Ready for the weekend, Bryce?
Are you ready for the weekend, Andy?
I think so.
Andy, I kick off the weekend with you. I end the weekend with
it.
you. BravoCon 2022
Yes.
blowout.
Blowout.
We're still standing.
Yes.
I've been telling you all weekend that we were going to have news about the Real Housewives of New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are!
Big announcement. RHONY is back.
RHONY
We've
is
got
back.
new women.
Yes.
Can you run me through who these women are and what we're gonna get out of them and why they were the fit to take the show into this next chapter?
We were looking for a group of friends who were actually connected and who are vibrant, living all over New York City with interesting jobs and interesting relationships, and we found them with this group. We've got women in our group is Brooklyn, Tribeca, the East Side, Chelsea, the West Village. So they're all over town. They're actually friends. We've got a fashion PR person. We've got a Somali supermodel. We've got Jenna Lyons, who is known. I mean, she revitalized the J. Crew brand. She speaks for herself. We've got a Instagram influencer. So there's all different types, and I'm really excited. Their energy and excitement and humor, it's gonna be a whole new RHONY.
Dorinda crashed your Ask Andy panel.
When are you gonna take Dorinda Medlioff's pause and press play? Make it nice.
Not since Jill Zarin confronted me on the air about why she was fired have I been confronted like that by a housewife. I loved it. And so, listen, it's an interesting segue because yes, we were waiting to lock the cast of the new RHONY before we really got into who's gonna be on Legacy. We now, Monday, we're gonna start getting into that now.
We're pressing play on Monday.
We're slowly pressing play on Monday. We're taking out the pen and paper on Monday.
You also teased at that Ask Andy that Phaedra, more to come soon. Does that mean in Dubai?
There are a couple options in play for Phaedra, and I absolutely love her. I'm a huge fan of hers, always have been. It was so sad to see her leave Atlanta. And so I think Ultimate Girls Trip, brought her back into the fold. It was great to see her, and there are a couple ideas that we're kicking around with her.
Can you run through a little bit of the Housewives State of the Union?
Yes.
All right, we touched on Beverly Hills on Friday. We have Rinna saying, put me on pause.
We do.
What does the future look like for Rinna?
Well, you know what? We kind of have those discussions now through the end of after when the reunions air. So, everybody's. I think the key to the success of this thing that it's been going 16 years is that we take people out, we put people in, and we try to keep it fresh. In terms of specifics of Rinna and anyone else, I mean, I think everything's on the table, but nothing to announce about that right now.
We didn't talk about Diana.
Okay.
Diana checks every box I could think of you would want of a housewife.
Yes.
The audience did not seem to take her.
Okay.
Why do you think that happened?
I think that she very confidently said that she didn't watch the show before she came on. I think that was maybe a situation where it would have.
She didn't know what she was getting herself into.
It would have behooved her to watch the show because I think when it started airing, also she would have understood what it was going to be. Okay.
Kathy Hilton said she's not coming back if Rinna's back. When Housewives make
did she make that delineation?
Yeah. Well, she said if it's this cast, and that kind of goes down to one person, does it not? When Housewives make those sort of ultimatums, what do you make of that?
I mean, listen, it's been done before. It doesn't always work for that person. I mean, listen, you know, we have to see who wants to come back. We have to see what we're gonna do. There are a lot of questions still to be answered. And so, you know, I'm not surprised that she had that opinion. And, you know, I'm sure there are other people in the group who don't want to come back if other people in the group are coming back. So that's usually the place we're at right about now.
Right.
Yes.
And 2 more episodes of Reunion to watch.
Yes.
And then decisions will be made.
Yes, exactly.
You are the biggest bully in Hollywood, and everyone knows it.
Atlanta.
Yes.
Sheree wants Kim Zolciak back. She wants OGs back.
Okay.
Kim, if you're watching, you need to come hang out with me and the girls. I would love to have you back.
Do you think we will see returns anytime soon? Portia anytime soon?
I mean, listen, the door's open for Portia. And Kim, I don't know that Kim would want to come back, to be honest with you. You know, I always love Kim, and I always love an OG coming back.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, doors open.
Yeah.
Dubai. Cameras are not up on season 2 yet.
Yes.
But are we getting a season 2?
I hope so. I think we have a lot to grow on. Ayan was telling me how she and Caroline Stanberry have really mended fences, and I think that the two of them could wind up being a great duo, actually. And I would look forward to seeing them together. I think they would be a lot of fun together.
I think they could run the world if
I
they
do
wanted
too.
to.
I do too.
People really thought a Dallas announcement was coming out of BravoCon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it like kind of on the back burner?
I think it's on the way back burner. Yeah, I mean, listen, Miami was on the way back burner for many years.
8 years.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Miami was always, we always had, the audience was always so passionate. It was the question that I got all the time, when are you bringing back Miami? And Miami is such a perfect housewives city. And I think you will see this season on Miami. It's just, it's phenomenal. It's a great season. It's very dramatic. It's really funny. There are some shifting alliances, and there's a lot for viewers to sink their teeth into.
Yeah, we were gifted that trailer.
Oh, yeah, come on. Give it to me more. I'm done talking to you. Sit down.
Yeah.
And just the Ultimate Girls Trip 3 trailer, which looks like it puts 1 and 2 to shame, which is hard to do.
It's true.
Liam bye. Portia bye. Liam bye. Portia bye.
Listen, these girls' trips are really social experiments. You never know how they're gonna go. This one was just wild in so many directions. I don't think people are ready for it, to be honest. I mean, you thought Bluestone Manor was wild?
Get ready for Thailand.
Yeah.
Are we ready for Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey's excellent, and we've got some new blood. It feels like the Jersey we love, and obviously there's, you know, some major shifts in the Teresa, Melissa, Joe Gorga relationship, but we've got some new women in the mix who really energize the show, but they feel perfectly Jersey and they fit in the group really well.
It's been very mixed between the Giudices and the Gorgas and the Ruelises now this weekend of like where this thing goes from here. Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea where it can go from here?
I don't think it's going anywhere good anytime soon, unfortunately.
Would it be like one of them is no longer a housewife territory?
Oh, where that's going. Oh, well, that's a conversation for like a year from now.
Right. We got to get through the season, the wedding, and the reunion.
We have a full season ready to go. We have a reunion we haven't done. I mean, a lot can happen.
Salt Lake City.
Yes.
Is there a plan in place to make sure we get Jen in a reunion seat before, you know, she goes to camp?
There's not much to say about that, except that I certainly have a lot of questions for her, and I would love to ask them and have the opportunity to do so. And I hope that we can figure that out.
She popped up in New York this weekend.
She sure did. She did.
And she says she was invited.
She did say that.
Where do you think that show goes if Jen is not part of the picture? Is it bring Mary Cosby back?
I think it is, again, we have a whole season to get through. We have a reunion. We're only 3 episodes in. So let us get through this, and we'll see where we go.
People think you control all of Bravo.
I do not.
Does that get to you at all? Or are you just like, it comes with the territory of
Well,
being
I
the
mean,
face of the network?
I think it comes with the territory, but also, I mean, I'm getting tweets about, you know, like the bathroom situation at the Javits Center. I'm like, you do realize that I'm not doing everything here, right? So I want everyone to be happy. Listen, if they need me to be the person that they say thank you or they want to punch, here I am. What can I say?
But like the girl who was pitching to be the party planner for BravoCon next year, you're not the guy to pitch.
I'm not the guy. Yes, I'm not the guy.
I told y'all Andy spilled the tea, honey. These girls is out here talking. They are flapping their gums. Let's start off with the RHONY reboot. I'm really excited about this. I am excited about this cast. I'm excited about the freshness of it all, where you're getting to see younger women, working women, stylish women, women of all different ethnicities and backgrounds and sexuality. I will be doing a full breakdown of the new Real Housewives of New York cast because I'm super excited about it. So be on the lookout for that to be dropping next week. Now, RHONY Legacy, which will be the OGs from New York having their own show. Excited about this as well. Gonna be a huge hit. We all love those baddie ass, drunk ass whores from New York. I mean, they just have this dynamic aura about them, the OGs from New York. Ramona says she didn't know if she would want to come back. Okay, we don't really care because Ramona is very problematic and has yet to take responsibility for the things that she said and done in the past. And I did not like the interview that she just recently did with Carlos King, where she was pretty much blaming everything that happened in season 12 of RHONY on Ebony K. Williams. I felt like that was completely unfair because Ramona has been problematic and before Ebony was even thought of to be on the show, and I don't feel like Ebony got to have the season that she should have had. And I hope that she is given a second chance to really be herself because she's a really cool woman. As far as who I would like to see on the RHONY Legacy cast, of course, Dorinda. We know Dorinda's going to be on there. Luann, Sonia. I think just with those three alone, we Gucci. I would love to see them bring back Carol because Carol has been thirsty to come back anyway. Bring back Carol. Bring back Leah. I think Leah would be great on the show. Bring back Ebony. Bring back Aviva Drescher. Oh my God, with the leg. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bring back Jill Zarin. But I feel like if they did bring back Ebony, they would need to add somebody else in there of color. So I don't know if that would really work for Ebony. I would have loved to seen Ebony on the RHONY reboot, but obviously that didn't work out. But I'm super excited about RHONY. Phaedra being brought back into the mix. We saw it happening, especially when she was included in the second season of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, which she was stellar on. She actually made me like her for the first time. She was super funny. She got in there with the girls. She didn't hold back except for the conversation about why she started that horrible rumor against Kandi. But it was shocking to me that Andy said that they have several things that could be in play for Phaedra. And of course, it will not be Atlanta. But I feel like the best suit for her would be Dubai, especially after the roasting that she gave Ayan at the Watch What Happens Live tape. And you can see it on my BravoCon's Most Shadiest Moments video if you have not saw it. I see Phaedra going up against Ayan. The shading that they would give each other would be excellente. I need it in my life. So I'm happy about Phaedra coming back in some type of context. I also read her recently that she said that she would be willing to sit down and have a conversation with Kandi. Don't know if Kandi will want to do it, but she put it out there into the universe. Rinna being fired. Rinna needs to go. Rinna needs to go. Rinna needs to go. Rinna needs to go. She is gotten too high for her britches, child. She has let the fame and the money and the publicity, negative or positive, go to her head, and she needs a reality check. So yeah, she needs to go. Did you all peep Andy's reaction when the interviewer told him what Kathy had said? He was like, oh, she said that? Oh, like it was like he was nervous, like, oh shit, like she ain't coming back. Kathy holds some weight over there. Kathy holds some weight over there, and they want her on this show. They want Kathy, especially if you saw the reactions that Kathy got at BravoCon. They were cheering for her, chanting for her. They would be absolute idiots to let Kathy slip through their fingers for somebody like Lisa Rinna, which the audience hates. So we're going to see. But yeah, Kathy got him shook. Kathy got him shook, honey. Sheree wanting Kim back. Sheree, have you not learned anything? She was the reason why your ass got fired the second time around. Sit down, dummy. Sit down. Like, you always advocating for people that ends up putting your ass in horrible predicaments. Like, the fuck? The fact that Andy said that the door is open for Portia. I mean, we all knew that the door was open for Portia, but Portia did a lot behind the scenes with production that I don't think they have really forgiven her for with her spinoff show. The rumor has been going on that she will join the show sometime mid-season for Atlanta for season 15. Don't know how true that is, but we shall see what's going to happen with that. But I do think Portia will be back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, if not this season, the next season for sure. I was shocked to see that Dubai has not gotten a season 2 renewal yet. I really like Dubai. I feel like they had a solid, good season. I feel like, of course, they have so much that could be grown upon over there. But I hope that the network don't give up on it. I want to see a season 2. I think adding somebody like Phaedra to the mix would help that franchise out so much more. They need a Phaedra over there. They need a they need a force multiplier like her on that show. So hopefully once they make that announcement of her joining the cast, then, we'll hear that, the show is getting a season 2 premiere. Release date. Ayan and Caroline being a dynamic duo? Absolutely not, Andy. Absolutely not. Caroline is boring as fuck. She is not the personality that they thought they were going to get. She's dry. She's dry amongst personalities like Ayan and Caroline and Lisa. Like, she just does not hold a candle. When she was over there with an all-white cast with them British hoes, yeah, she stuck out. Because she was a bitch. She was snooty. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't work in a multiracial cast. So, no. Dallas being on the back burner. I don't like this idea. I want them to invest more into Dallas. I feel like Dallas needs a reboot like RHONY has a reboot, because Dallas is a melting pot of so many different women and entrepreneurs and, all of the places they can go. I feel like with the first cast, it was just way too mayonnaise. It was way too white. It was giving Hellman's mayonnaise. I feel like they need to show the real Dallas. Get some black women in there. Get the white girls in there. Get the Mexicans. Like, come on. Dallas could be a lituation if they did it correctly with the real Dallas. If you all have not seen the Real Housewives of Miami trailer, I have it up on my channel right now. It looks awesome. Of course, I will be doing reviews like I did last season. So if you have not checked out the Real Housewives of Miami, it's available right now on Peacock, and you can catch up with my reviews from this past season. Also, the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I have this exclusive sneak peek at that trailer, which is up right now on my channel. I did reviews for last season. Of course, I will be doing reviews for this season as well. And lastly, Jen Shah. Andy says he would like to sit down with her before she goes to the clinker. And I think that that is an interview that is owed to us, the public, and to the network, that your ass got on national television and declared your innocence, knowing damn well you weren't innocent, and wasted the public's time, the court's time, taxpayers' money, when you could have just pled guilty from the beginning. You know, Jen has been fired. It hasn't formally been announced yet, but that's the word on the curb. And it's obvious by Andy's reaction to her line and saying that she was invited to BravoCon. You saw he was looking like, no, she wasn't. They don't fuck with her. The network is done with her. Yeah, it's a wrap on Jen. She did it to herself. And they need to bring Mary Cosby back, because every stone that was thrown against her, God was on Mary's side. Mary was right about that Asian lady from last season who tried to make it seem like she was the one that was racist, when really and all along it was her. Mary was right about Jen. You know, so bring Mary back. Bring Mary back, and bring Mary back with somebody of color where she can have an ally. And then I just loved Mary and Meredith together. Anyway, Mary and Meredith season 2 was the dynamic duo that I never knew that I wanted, but needed. So what y'all think about all of this exclusive tea, honey? It was piping hot on these streets. Let's talk down below in the comment section, you guys. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.